What if I told you that 15 everyday items you use right now could become impossible to find or cost triple the price by this summer? And most people have no idea it's coming. In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to reveal the exact items that experts predict will face massive shortages and price spikes in the coming months. I'll explain why each shortage is happening, which items to prioritize, and exactly how to prepare before it's too late. Stay until the end, because I'll share the one resource that ties all these shortages together, and it's probably not what you think. Welcome to Food Fixer, where we help you stay prepared and food secure no matter what's happening in the world. If this kind of practical preparedness content helps you, smash that like button and subscribe for more videos that could literally save you money and stress. Let's start with something that might surprise you. Right now, there's a crisis happening that's about to hit your medicine cabinet, your closet, and even your emergency supplies. Cotton production has collapsed by 28% globally. 28%. That means more than 1 in 4 cotton plants that should be growing right now simply aren't there. You might think, okay, so what? I'll just buy synthetic fabrics. But here's what most people don't realize. Cotton isn't just in your t-shirts. It's in bandages that could save your life during an emergency. It's in the tampons that half the population depends on monthly. It's in the thread you need to repair essential gear when everything else breaks down. Let's talk about bandages first. Every first aid kit has them, but when you reach for one during an emergency, will it be there? Manufacturers are already struggling to meet demand because they simply can't get the raw cotton they need. Prices are climbing, and sporadic shortages are hitting stores right now. This isn't some future problem. It's happening today. If you're smart, you'll stock up on various sizes and types of bandages immediately. But don't stop there. Get gauze rolls and medical tape as alternatives. Store them in a cool, dry place to maintain their sterility. When everyone else is frantically searching empty pharmacy shelves, you'll already be prepared. Now, here's an item that most people completely overlook, but experienced preppers know is pure gold. Bandanas. Yes, those simple cotton squares that people think are just fashion accessories. A single bandana can serve as a compression bandage, a sling for injuries, a dust mask, a water filter, a signaling device, and dozens of other uses. But guess what? They're made from cotton. So the same shortage driving up bandage prices is hitting bandanas too. Smart preppers are buying bandanas in bulk right now while they're still affordable. When cotton becomes truly scarce, these versatile tools will be worth their weight in gold. Get them now and learn their many uses before you need them. The cotton crisis extends beyond medical supplies. Your basic clothing needs are at risk too. Socks might seem trivial until you're dealing with an emergency situation and realize that proper foot care can mean the difference between mobility and being stranded. Cotton sock prices are rising, and shortages are expected to hit during the seasons when you need them most. Don't wait until winter to discover that quality socks have tripled in price. Buy high-quality socks in bulk now. Choose moisture-wicking and durable materials that can handle extended wear, and rotate your stock so you always have fresh pairs when you need them. Even sewing supplies are becoming precious commodities. Thread shortages are directly tied to the cotton crisis, but here's what's really concerning. Even metal sewing needles are becoming harder to find due to decreased production. When your gear starts failing, and it will, you'll need these supplies to make crucial repairs. Stock up on thread in various colors and weights. Buy extra sewing needles, including heavy-duty and specialty types. A basic sewing kit could be the difference between functional gear and useless equipment when you need it most. Canvas tarps are another casualty of cotton shortages. These aren't luxury items. They're essential for shelter, water collection, ground cover, and protection from the elements. Even polyethyl. Tarps are being affected as shortages of raw materials strain the entire industry. You need to buy tarps in various sizes and materials right now. Store them properly to prevent damage from moisture and pests. Learn their multiple uses beyond just basic shelter. When supply chains fail, a good tarp could literally keep you alive. But the cotton crisis is just the beginning. Let's talk about something that powers the devices you depend on every day. Batteries. Battery prices have already jumped 22%, and experts predict this is just the start. The scarcity of lithium and other critical materials is putting massive pressure on the entire battery market. This isn't just about your TV remote. When the power goes out, batteries power your flashlights, radios, and emergency devices. When your car won't start, you need batteries. When communication systems fail, battery-powered devices might be your only connection to the outside world. Buy AA, AAA, and other common sizes immediately. Store them in a cool, dry place to extend their shelf life. Consider rechargeable options and solar chargers for long-term preparedness. When everyone else is fighting over the last pack of batteries at the store, you'll already have what you need. Fire starting tools are facing a surge in demand that's outpacing supply. The global market for disposable lighters is exploding, with demand far exceeding what manufacturers can produce. This surge is hitting right as we enter summer months when outdoor activities increase and people realize they need reliable fire-starting methods. Purchase lighters in bulk while prices are still reasonable. Store them safely away from children and heat sources, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. Stock up on matches, ferro rods, and other backup fire-starting methods. Fire isn't just about comfort. It's about cooking food, purifying water, and staying warm when everything else fails. Here's a shortage that's flying under most people's radar, but could be devastating. Liquid bleach. Recent fires and accidents have destroyed several major bleach manufacturing plants, leading to dramatically reduced production. But there's another problem that makes this even worse. Manufacturers have been quietly lowering the concentration of household bleach, making it less effective for critical tasks like water purification. Bleach isn't just for laundry. It's one of the most effective and affordable ways used to purify water when your regular supply is compromised. It's essential for sanitizing surfaces during health crises. It's a tool that could literally save your life, but it's becoming harder to find and less effective when you do find it. Buy extra bottles of concentrated bleach now, but check expiration dates carefully and rotate your stock regularly. Learn proper dilution ratios for cleaning and water purification. When clean water becomes scarce, this knowledge could be invaluable. Now let's address something that affects millions of people directly. Pain medications. Both over-the-counter and prescription pain medications are facing worldwide shortages. The globalization of drug production means that disruptions in one region quickly impact supply everywhere, and right now, those disruptions are hitting hard. Stock up on basic pain relievers like acetaminophen and ibuprofen while they're still available. If you rely on prescription medications, consult your doctor about maintaining an emergency supply. Explore natural pain relief alternatives as backup options. When you're dealing with an injury or chronic condition and can't get your medications, you'll understand why this preparation matters. Here's where things get really concerning for long-term food security. A global decrease in fertilizer availability over the past year has led to significantly lower crop yields. This creates a cascading effect. Fewer crops mean fewer seeds are harvested and available for sale. This shortage is already impacting gardeners and farmers, and it's about to get much worse. If you grow any of your own food, or if you're thinking about starting, you need to purchase seeds for your favorite crops immediately. Focus on heirloom and open-pollinated varieties that allow you to save seeds for future planting. Store seeds in a cool, dry, and dark place to maintain their viability. This isn't just about having a nice garden. When food becomes scarce or expensive, the ability to grow your own could mean the difference between eating well and going hungry. Get your seeds now before this shortage becomes widely recognized. The fertilizer crisis is creating ripple effects beyond just seeds. Many soaps rely on agricultural products as raw ingredients, and crop shortages are reducing the availability of these inputs. This is leading to decreased soap production and rising prices at exactly the wrong time, when hygiene and cleanliness are more important than ever. Buy extra bars and bottles of soap now. Consider learning to make your own soap as a long-term solution. Store soap properly in a dry, cool place to prevent degradation. Basic hygiene isn't optional during difficult times. It's essential for health and morale. There's another global supply chain disruption that most people haven't connected to their daily lives yet. A significant portion of the world's vitamins are produced in China, where recent lockdowns have led to decreased production. Even if you don't buy Chinese-made vitamins, the global supply has shrunk dramatically, driving up prices everywhere. Stock up on essential vitamins and supplements right now. Check expiration dates and rotate your supply to maintain potency. Consider dietary sources of key nutrients as backup options. When your immune system needs support during stressful times, you don't want to discover that basic vitamins have become luxury items. Finally, let's talk about the most essential resource of all, water. Widespread droughts are reducing the availability of clean water worldwide. Even if your local supply seems stable right now, the global market is feeling the strain, leading to higher prices and potential shortages in areas that have never experienced them before. Store extra water in food-grade containers immediately. Invest in multiple water purification methods, filters, tablets, and bleach. Learn to identify and access alternative water sources in your area. Water isn't just about drinking. It's about cooking, cleaning, and maintaining basic hygiene. Here's what ties all of these shortages together, and this is the part most people miss. We live in an interconnected global economy where a disruption anywhere can impact supplies everywhere. Climate change is causing more frequent and severe droughts, affecting water and crop production. Manufacturing accidents and plant closures reduce supplies of critical goods. Increased demand for certain products puts additional pressure on already strained markets. But here's the thing. Most people won't act on this information until it's too late. They'll wait until shortages hit the mainstream news, and by then, prices will have skyrocketed and supplies will be depleted. Smart preppers act now, while these items are still available and affordable. You need to prioritize your purchases based on your household's specific IC needs. Focus first on water, food, and medical supplies, then expand to other categories as your budget allows. Check expiration dates regularly and use older items first. Store everything properly to maximize shelf life and effectiveness. Keep an inventory to avoid overbuying or missing critical supplies. Learn essential skills like basic sewing, water purification, and first aid to maximize the value of your supplies. Develop DIY skills like soap making and gardening to increase your self-sufficiency. Share knowledge and resources with friends, family, and neighbors to build community resilience. The coming months are shaping up to be challenging for everyone, but they don't have to catch you off guard. By understanding which items are most at risk and taking action now, you can avoid the stress and expense of last-minute shortages. Remember, preparedness isn't just about stockpiling. It's about building the knowledge, skills, and community connections needed to thrive when times get tough. These aren't just predictions I'm sharing with you. Many of these shortages are already starting to hit store shelves. The question isn't whether they'll happen, it's whether you'll be ready when they do. Take action now while you still can, and you'll thank yourself later when everyone else is scrambling to find these essential items. If this video helped you understand what's coming and how to prepare for it, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Food Fixer for more content that could save you money, stress, and maybe even your life. What item from this list are you most concerned about? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you in the next video.